going on? Welcome back to another episode of Topic of Discussion. I am your host, Miles Berry, and without further introduction, let's get right into it. Okay, so the title for this or the topic for today is the extra push. And I titled it the extra push because have you ever felt like in your life, like, I'm tired? Like, I'm tired. I tried to put it off for so long. I'm trying to make sure everybody good. I'm trying to be there for myself. I'm trying to do everything, but I'm tired. And it doesn't matter sometimes if we get that adrenaline high for getting a new job, adrenaline high for doing something new in our lives, being, having another kid or whatever the case is. Sometimes we just reach the point where we're just tired, right? And I know you may not tell people that. And, when people ask you how you doing, you always say, I'm good. I'm good. Don't even worry about it. This is the best day of my life. They ask you what's wrong. Maybe somebody close to you recognize this and you still like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. But to yourself, you're tired, right? So the days that we get tired and the days that we feel like, all right, how do I keep pushing? How do I add that extra spark into my life? How do I get that extra just ignition in myself to keep going towards my goals, towards the aspirations, or even if I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, how do I keep going, right? So today, again, the topic for today was the extra push, right? So if you have listened to any of my videos, it's all about motivation and trying to push us to that next step, push us to motivation, push us to happiness, push us to our goals, push us to a better relationships. You get what I'm saying? So everything's about pushing forward. So that extra step or extra push for today just needs to be focusing on what you want to do in your life. And sometimes it's refocusing. Sometimes it's taking a break. As I mentioned in other videos, the extra push or the extra step is the step that's sometimes the hardest step to take. And I say that because we're tired, right? And once we get tired, and once you really, really get tired at doing something or the same day on repeat, them steps that get up, that drive starts to get slower and slower and slower, right? So we're trying to figure out here, how do we regain that energy? How do we regain that high? How do we regain that drive just to keep pushing every day when we're tired or when we keep going through the same cycle every day? How do we get that drive? How do we get that ignition? How do we get that fire back in ourselves, right? So I want us to understand that all these videos that I'm saying, they're all around the same thing, right? So we're all trying to figure out how to be better individuals, how to be stronger, what we need to do on a daily basis, how to take care of our mind, how to take care of our mental, how to be stronger for our kids, how to be stronger for our spouse, how to be stronger for our family. You get what I'm saying? So everything is about growing and flourishing in every aspect. So when you get tired and once you get to that point where, oh man, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this anymore, I don't know what to do, I'm starting to lose my purpose, my why, my drive, everything that I wake up every morning to get to the next day, it's like I don't care about getting to the next day anymore. So what am I supposed to do? Or I just lost somebody in my life, like I don't care about life no more. I'm still here, but it feels like I'm just existing. How am I supposed to live, right? That's when we go back to previous videos, right? To starting with something new, refocusing, getting around a new environment, seeing new things, putting yourself in a different position, being around different people, like minds, in a positive mind state. Sorry, not in a negative mind space, but like minds in a positive mind space. So we have to figure out what we want out of life. We have to know where we are in life, what our happiness is, if it changed. Sometimes things happen in our life and it's like, okay, that was my goal, but this is my new goal, or this is what I was focusing on, but this is what I want to focus on now, because things are going to happen in life where it's going to change the route that we're taking, right? So you hear a lot of people say, okay, don't forget your goal, don't forget your goal, don't forget your goal. But sometimes in life, when things happen, our goal switches, and we might have a whole new complete goal that we want to get started and work towards, and that's totally okay. What I'm trying to get at here is just for us to understand that whatever that goal is, if you got to start over, if you're doing something new for the first time, if you just got to refocus, whatever the case is, just understand this is my goal and this is what I'm pushing towards. So it doesn't matter how many times you got to change the road, change the path, change the avenue. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to tell you, all right, keep pushing. Have something that you get up and do every day. Because once you wake up one day and in your mind you tell yourself it's nothing for me to do, that's when you're gonna start dying mentally and physically, because every day that we wake up, we're trying to do something. It doesn't matter if it's the smallest thing or the biggest thing. It doesn't matter if we're just trying to take care of our kids. It doesn't matter if we're just trying to get a new job. It doesn't matter if we're just trying to X amount of money in my bank account. Every day it's a goal, even if it's a small goal. So once you wake up and you lose that drive in any type of goal, you're going to be losing life in yourself. And that starts with your mental, because you're telling yourself, hey, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, right? Because everything starts with a thought. You tell yourself, hey, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where I'm going with my life. I lost this person. I just lost this person. And I don't know how to live anymore. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us also revolve our happiness around other people. We let other people provide our happiness, right? So it's like two-sided, because it's good, but at the same time it can be so negative, because once those people leave out your life, that's when you start to question your why. Like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. These people are out my life, so how am I supposed to be happy? This was my happiness. Every day that I woke up, this is what I live for. This is what I live for, right? So how am I supposed to be happy now? Like, it's like you're starting your whole life over, trying to figure out, okay, well, that was my happiness for the past what, 30 years, 25 years, 20 whatever years. So where's my happiness? So now you have to regroup with yourself and say, okay, what am I waking up to do every day? Where's my drive? What is my next step? Right? What's that extra push that I need to keep going in my life? So when you revolve your happiness around people and things, sometimes when those things or people go out your life, you lose your happiness, right? So that's why your happiness should come within. You should always have something inside your heart, or something that you're doing just for you, that also contains your happiness. It's okay to have other people make you feel happy or provide some happiness to you, but it should be adding to your happiness. It should not be your happiness. Does that make sense? Their happiness, or what they provide for you, that happiness should be adding to your own personal happiness. That happiness that they give you should not be all of your happiness. Does that make sense? Okay. So today, just think about what that extra step in your life can be, or that extra push forward. Because we all have a life to live. We all have happiness, right? We all have happiness that we want to receive if we don't have it now, right? So what is that extra step in your life that you need? What's that extra push that you need in your life? And remember, going back, is it something new in your life? Do you need to change your environment? Do you need to refocus? How do you prepare for victory? How do you prepare for success? Right? How do you take that leap of faith? Right? So I just want us to understand the things that we're doing in our life and how we can get better on the daily. And remember that if you're not improving on a daily basis, then you're doing something wrong. Every single day that you wake up, you should be doing something towards your goal or towards your happiness, right? You shouldn't wake up and just be rolling over, or just be, I'm tired today. I'm tired today. I'm tired today. Well, we're all tired. We're all tired. But the only difference between you and somebody else is tired, that they pushed through their tire and kept going towards their success. So that's the only reason they could be successful and you're not. We're all tired. We're all working hard. Some people are just working harder than others. So it's, how bad do you want to be successful? How bad do you want to reach your goal? How bad do you want to see your future? How bad do you want to reach your happiness? Right? So I get it, man. I get it when we just wake up and we just realize that we're tired. And it's okay to be tired. In life, we're going to be tired sometimes. Okay. But it's what you make out the situations, how you continue to push forward, how you continue to be there for people that need you and that look up to you. You know, everything matters. So when you have people depending on you, it's like you can't just think about yourself anymore. You know what I'm saying? So when people are depending on you, you have to think about everybody around you. But doing that in doing so with that, just don't forget about yourself. Because like I said in another video, if you don't take care of yourself, there's no way that you can be there for those people or take care of those people. All right. I just wanted us to think about that next step, that next move in our life, and how we can continue to push forward on a daily basis, or the things that we can do to provide that extra step or to provide that extra move in our life when we get tired, or when we're trying to figure out our why, or trying to figure out our purpose, or just need to be in another whole situation, a new environment. Like what is our next step? What is our next move? How do we reach success? How do we reach our happiness? How do we reach our victory in our life? How do we take our time in the marathon and not try to sprint it like 100-yard dash? How do we run our pace? Where's our strength? Where is our happiness? Where is our why? Where is our purpose? Right? So I just want us to understand that. And I'm again, I'm a human just like anybody else that watches these videos. I'm no different. We all go through things. We all go through ups and downs. We're all gonna go through the roller coasters of life, but at the same time, we're just trying to find that balance and that happiness. Just to continue to push forward and continue to be great in life through our ups and downs and through the trials and tribulations that are gonna come that haven't even came yet. So it's just trying to figure out life, and I feel like two like-minded people trying to figure out, or more than one person, just yourself, can speak amongst each other and continue to talk and continue to share stories that they've been through that can help one another out. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, but at the same time, we all go through different trials and tribulations in life, and some of the things that you went through can help me, and some of the things that I went through can help you. So at the same time, I'm just all about trying to reach happiness and reach people's heart, and want you to reach whatever your goal that you have in your life. So if I can just say anything that can just help you get that extra push, you get what I'm saying, in your day, or provide you with some type of smile, or just like, oh, let me keep going, you're right, let me keep going, like anything, like I'm satisfied, because sometimes when it's turned the other way, I need that, so when people are just able to do that in my life, it's just like, man, I needed that, thank you. It could just be 5 seconds of what this is 12 minutes of what I said. They could have heard about 5 or 10 seconds, and that's all they needed. That's fine with me. I just want us to get better on a daily basis and continue to grow and continue to flourish and continue to grow our relationships and continue to reach happiness. So, with that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Just think about these things that I said today. Remember, writing down is very important. Writing things down. Write how you feel. Write where you want to be in your life in a year, 10 years, 15 years down the line. Just write everything down. Write how you feel down. See it. Talk about it. Talk about it amongst yourself. Speak out loud. Speak out loud, because when you just speak in your mind, your thoughts can be altered, right? And also, your thoughts and the things that you say can be very deceiving, because their voices in your mind. But speak it out, because once you speak out, it's only one voice, and that's your voice, right? But you can have a lot of different voices in your mind, a lot of different thoughts. But when you speak out, that's your voice, right? That's your voice. You should listen to your voice and God's voice. Get familiar with those two. All right. This has been Topic of Discussion. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Um, I'm glad, and just be happy that you woke up today. Somebody didn't wake up today. Somebody didn't make it. Somebody did not make it this morning. So I want you guys to cherish your life and understand, just because you're tired, just because you go through things, at least you have another day to get it right. At least you have another day to try to push towards your goal. At least you have a day just to wake up and be tired. Somebody didn't wake up, and somebody wanted to push towards their goals today. Somebody was hungry for their life, but they didn't wake up to see it. They didn't wake up to achieve it. They didn't wake up to get that second chance in life. So you have yours now. So what do you want to make out of your life? What do you want to do in your life? How do you want to reach your happiness? You have life. Don't waste it. Don't waste it being unhappy. Don't waste it questioning life. Don't waste it questioning God. Just live your life and be happy. Because when your day comes, I want you smiling. I want you smiling. And regardless if you did everything that you want in your life, I want you to accomplish something. I want your mental to be happy. I want your spirit to be happy. I want the people around you to be happy because of the positive energy that you give off. Leave something behind. Right? So just remember that. This has been Topic of Discussion. I'm Miles Berry. We out.